What's up, Heather?
What's up, B?
What's up, all y'all? So if you've been hanging out with us lately, you know we can't stop talking about Indiana. I mean, it's such an interesting place.
It's the best state ever.
Yeah, but more specifically, how MGP in Lawrenceburg basically ghostwrites half of America's bourbon bottles and like all the ryes.
It really is all of it. So today we're going to take it even deeper. We've got 3 bottles that all started their life at MGP, but thanks to different picks, finishes, and proofs, they've turned into totally different whiskeys.
So same Indiana DNA, 3 wildly different personalities. This is going to be fun. So fun that we're going to split this into 2 episodes. That way we double the MGP fun. But before we do that, I have to fulfill my contract with YouTube to remind you to like and subscribe, check all of our social media, but also visit our reformatted and relaunched torturedbourbon.com. It also makes Heather and Katie happy, which is good for me.
It is good for him. If we stay happy, it's a good day.
All right, so you ready to hear tonight's lineup?
We are.
So today you're drinking 3 straight whiskeys. The first is Clyde Mays Single Barrel. This was barreled on 1/28/2018, coming in at 105 proof, and will set you back about $55.
Thank you, Vanna.
The second is Brothers Bond Original Cask Strength. It is 115 proof and is $85. And finally, we have Circle City Single Barrel, 114.6 proof, costing $70.
And it's a pretty navy and gold theme, which we know I love.
Heather's favorite.
Heather's favorite color.
I do love that color combo.
Should have gone to Notre Dame.
All right, B, so what are we doing first?
We're going to start with Clyde May. And Clyde Mays is an MGP Classic High Rye. This is the 75% corn, 21% rye, and 4% malted barley. And it is bottled at 105 proof. Now, to get ready for tonight, just we might as well share that we are drinking another MGP product.
We sure are. Which one?
We're drinking the Penelope Toasted Series.
It's really
Which
delicious.
we have reviewed several times. I'll put the link right here above your devil horns.
We have.
But this is one of the Penelopes that I do like. This is a heavy char. A heavy toast, a char level 4 at 100 proof. And it's a lovely sipper.
It's a great starter.
It's a great sipper.
Excellent choice, B.
Yeah. And so we're just MGPing our MGP way to MGP heaven.
We've really gone all in on the MGP lately. What are we going to do when we finish? We have to go back to people that...
Other bourbon companies, I guess.
Distill themselves.
All right, so being we've been warming up with Penelope, tell us what we should get out of our lovely friend Clyde May.
Caramel, leather, citrus, and a gentle rye pop.
My pop was better than your pop.
Bum.
Lollipop, lollipop. Okay.
Oh, lollipop. Oh, in the movie they're doing that. I swear
Lollipop.
to Stand By Me, isn't it?
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I've never seen Stand By Me.
Add it to the list.
I will.
What are you getting on the smell?
I definitely get the caramel. I'm having a little trouble getting the citrus.
I get caramel, a little John Wayne bootstraps.
Little
in
leather.
there. That's right.
Okay,
Riding
yeah.
in on that horse.
Ridden on leather or fresh leather?
Oh, this is worn in. It's got a little sweat to it.
Must be riding a horse.
I was wondering what that
It
was.
was just a little horsey ride. I don't really... did I never tell you I'm scared? I'm terrified of horses.
Really?
Terrified of riding them. I think they're beautiful, and I will watch them all day, but terrified of riding a horse.
We'll get you on a horse.
I get citrus at the front. It's like a nice, fresh, bright pop
I'll
at the
get
beginning. I got caramel more on the smell than on the taste. And I think gentle rye pop was actually a really great way to describe as you go into the finish. What about you?
I don't know that the rye's that gentle, but it's there. Yeah, I get the citrus now. Mm-hmm. I get the citrus now.
It's a bright. And it's not like a ripe orange. It's more like the rind, like a.
And this is so if you take a tiny sip, you get more of the citrus. Mm-hmm. If you take a little bit more of a sip, you get more of the gentle pop of the rye.
Gentle pop.
Yeah.
That rye is very prominent at the end. It has a rye forward finish.
Mm-hmm. But I will say that it's definitely in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely in the back.
I really like this.
I do too.
That is a fun Like
do
start
too.
to finish pour.
It is. That's good. Yeah. All right. So
Next, we have Brothers Bond Cask Strength, and that's not confusing at all because we definitely, one of our favorite breweries is definitely not Bond Brothers.
Yeah.
So I've not had a hard time saying this correctly whatsoever. So Brothers Bond, again, MGP-Sourced, kind of the theme of the episode. It is coming in at 115 proof. It is roughly 65% corn, 22% rye, and 13% barley, and this is cask strength, so it's not playing around.
So it wasn't too long ago that Bond Brothers was a little more difficult to find. In fact, I've only recently seen it on the Wake County shelf. Didn't see it there a few years ago. Do see it down in Youngsville. Would not be surprised if that's where this was acquired. But I said Bond Brothers.
You did.
didn't I?
I was just letting you roll, babe. Just letting you roll.
Brothers Bond.
Yeah, I did. That was my fault.
And in fact, we were going to have a Brothers Bond bottled in bond for our bottled in bond showdown, and it was just
Couldn't get
couldn't
it.
acquire it in this area. It's probably like 800 different shelves in every other state. But
Probably. So, Katie, what should we get here?
Caramel, sweet oak, and a hint of leather.
to reset, we had a little. We just probably did some cutting there, but what we were looking at was to see if there was any way that the Clyde's made juice was actually bottled at the same time that the Brothers Bond was, and we can't verify that. We can't also verify. We know that Clyde Mays is a single barrel and it's 5 years old.
We know this is a cask strength.
Yeah, we know it's a cask strength. So
Don't know the age.
that's correct. All right.
All right, what do you get on the smell? So I read on the back, I didn't come up with this all on my own, but it matches. There is a little honey there.
There it is. Good call.
This also says banana. I don't know about all that.
You know?
I have only gotten banana
Whoa.
once.
Whoa.
You getting banana? It says banana walnut. We did actually get one that it was banana bread, remember?
Maybe that's what it...
It's a little banana bready.
I was going to say bready, and then you said banana. And I was kind of like, there's a hint of this.
Oh, banana, walnut,
Yeah,
caramel.
no.
Yeah.
That's kind of where,
Yeah.
and because I was trying to place it. And
I mean,
then-
it's not 99 bananas, but
Nothing is 99 bananas.
that's its own special
And
echelon.
and I mean, it's got a special place on the shelf. But no, this is definitely, so interesting enough, one of the reasons we're doing this is to show the difference between finishing and all those things.
Mm-hmm.
This is distill it, and they're both,
Yeah, it's not watered down.
yep. All right, let's see.
All right, you ready? That's a fun in flavor.
Mint.
So that rag.
Got a little
Oh,
mint.
there it is.
Mint, a little mint there.
It's not as strong as some we've had.
Well, no,
But
it's not.
the rye is there. It said hi.
But wait,
I'm
it
here.
says it has a 2-minute finish. It says it on the label. I'm not kidding.
I think it might have prematurely
2
finished for me.
minute finish. Are we timing this?
Hold
Do
on,
we
I'm
know
gonna
if I've been
retry.
at
I'm gonna
2 minutes?
retry. Let's retry. We can.
Can we time it? Let's have it. Go. She's gonna time you. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, a timed finish on Tortured Bourbon. This is a historic moment. Let's not embarrass Heather by looking at her. Right now, there's a clock going off on the side over here. This is a historic moment. This is kind of like watching.
Paint dry?
Yeah, no, this is reminding me very much of the
30
first
seconds.
time. Yeah, 30 seconds more?
No.
We're in 30 seconds? You can tell some dirty jokes.
No one on the internet wants to watch me for 90 seconds.
I don't know that they want to watch you for any amount of time, but we have a bourbon
Hey,
show.
Wow. Wow. Someone please comment and make me feel better.
I don't want to watch me either.
I hate you so much.
I know.
Okay, is it that I'm supposed to still be tasting it?
It says it's a 2-minute long finish.
You're at 1 minute.
Thank God.
You're at 1 minute.
50% there.
Can you imagine?
Only a
the
minute
fill-
more to go.
On the fill we're having to do here?
Da-da-da-da-da.
I could hear people turning this video off.
Can you tap dance or something?
I mean, I can, but I have to get out of the chair.
God.
Hey, dab. Watch my feet, y'all. Hey, dab, dab.
Yeah, y'all can't even see our feet.
Never fully. I'm really tap dancing without a smile.
He's not. I'm singing in the rain.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Are we there yet? Nope.
Nope.
I'm gonna blow the internet's mind with my hot take on this 2-minute finish here.
At the end of the 2 minutes, what we should know is that it should have lingering rye spices with remarkable smoothness.
2 minutes.
Does it have luscious texture?
No.
Truly balanced taste?
I mean, it's kind of done.
So tell me about the 2 minutes.
The mint comes through.
The longer you sit, the more
longer
the
you
mint.
sit,
All right.
like I'm left with that. You know that feeling like 5 minutes after you've brushed your teeth.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel right now. And I chewed it and I swished it and I kind of let it linger.
You have to let it linger.
Thank you. We haven't done that in a
Yeah,
while.
you gotta let it linger.
We still like the cranberries. In all seriousness, 2 minutes is exaggerating a little bit. I think it finishes a little faster than that. But when that rye spice is prominent, I do think it sometimes makes the finish longer. Does that make sense?
So the rye comes through significantly more in the Brothers Bond in terms of mint than
Yes.
in Clyde May.
And every sip, it gets more pronounced for me. So if I'm picking the Clyde May.
Well, we've got one more.
Well, I'm just giving Clyde his due.
So next we have the Circle City.
Is that like Circuit City? Is that
Wow, that's a blast from the past.
They're bankrupt.
This is bottled in Indianapolis by the Westford.
Oh my God, it's from
Whiskey
Indiana?
Company.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, what do you know? Circle City, it is a gorgeous bottle.
It is. It's very
Absolutely
classy.
gorgeous. It also is coming in, this is 114.6, and it is barrel proof. So
Love all
interesting
these
enough.
barrel proofs we're doing
So
today.
interesting, and that's really close to what.
Very, very similar. Very, very similar.
114.08. All right. So, Katie, what should we get on this?
Brown sugar, oak char, warm spice.
Y'all, if you haven't noticed, Katie's family has been visiting us from the land down under, and her accent is, if you notice, that was brown sugar right then. So we love it so much, and I hope she never goes back because it's adorable.
Yeah, she didn't go back to Australia either.
No, I don't hope
We
her
have a kid and a
accent
home
doesn't
and-
go back. So brown sugar, from the extent that the last one was a little bit more of a honey, this is more of a brown sugar. It's not molasses and it's not caramel.
Okay.
Sure, Heather. Sure.
Let's give it a taste.
I taste brown sugar, actually. Spice, it does not have the mint of the Brothers Bond.
A little heavier mint. No, I mean, a little heavier spice.
Yeah, absolutely. I was like, is my taster broken? I thought I was
we
broken.
are struggling today.
I thought I was broken. Brown sugar, baking spice,
Yep. And
oak
then
on the end.
and a tad bit of pepper.
You're right.
That's where I was like, there's something
Right there at the finish.
Tad bit
Black
of pepper.
pepper.
Yeah, tad bit of black pepper.
It's almost like Pop Rocks. It's
Yeah,
like
little pepper.
popping back there. Yeah.
But no mint to speak of.
No, thank
No
God.
mint to speak of.
Thank
But
you,
yeah, this is a brown sugar.
This is a, for 114, I would not, if I just sip this, and I don't know what this says about you and I and what we've done to our taste buds, but I would not, if you just gave this to me blind, I wouldn't predict it was almost 115 proof. Would you?
No. That's going to make picking these hard. All right, so we
I
have...
enjoy that. All right, so I know which one's my least favorite. Do you?
Okay, so we're back. We have 3 bottles up here, and we're gonna rank them. We're doing this a little different today. We're playing with the format a little bit. Also, we've been advised that maybe we don't need our roosters up on the barrel. We're thinking about that too. We'll get there.
Yeah, it is crowded.
Yeah.
And I think now we've established the rooster tie, so maybe they don't need the reminder. I don't know.
I don't know.
No, but they're kind of our patrons here.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Anyway, which is your favorite, B?
So it's really tough for me. I will tell you that my least favorite is the Brothers Bond.
That should shock none of you that have ever
And
watched this show
to me,
before.
I'm probably going to rain it. Bless your heart.
Because you need to mix it to enjoy it.
I would.
Yeah.
Now, I could drink it straight. If I'm at a buddy's house and that's what he's got out, I can drink it straight and I'll be okay. It does not. It is not so off-putting that I don't want it. It's not piddling. I can get through it, but I'm not crazy about it.
No,
I'm not interested in purchasing it.
No, I'm not interested in purchasing. And if I was given options, that would not be my first choice. But for rye forward with a mint flavor, it's not the strongest I've had. But it's just.
And that being said, they're all the same distiller. They've all got the same amount of rye.
Which actually
is
a
the purpose
great
of the episode,
exactly.
right?
I'm really glad
That's the purpose of the episode.
You brought us back to that.
So
plane.
this has got they're completely 3 different taste profiles.
Yeah,
and they're all
so different.
And they're all batting around. I mean, this is 105. This is the lowest, but these two are
right together.
And look at the color difference in them.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, they
if you
all
think about
three.
it.
I don't know how well the camera's picking up, but
yeah, they're very different.
They truly look
This is
different.
more of a mahogany. Yeah. This is more of a like an amber.
And that's
this
honey.
Is much lighter. It's a honey. Yeah. Which is so interesting. I do wish we knew, and you pointed this out earlier, B. I wish we knew the age on the Brothers Bond. But B's completely right. Brothers Bond would also be my least favorite, and I would have to rate it Bless Your Heart too, just because for me and my flavor profile preference, it wouldn't be one I would pick to drink straight.
Yeah, and I think I potentially can make an old fashioned with it because sometimes with ryes we do go well with old fashions, get a little sweetness
sometimes
in there.
That rye, well, that's
and
perfect.
the
rye balances that
rye
sweet.
holds it up.
Yeah. So what's your favorite? Now
So
you have to pick one.
that's when this gets tough, and you put me on the.
Oh, I did.
On the pick first. So
that was on purpose.
To me, they're both playing in that the range of Hush Your Mouth. This is tough.
They're both playing ball.
What's the price point on this one?
This one was $55, and I think this one was $75. Right around. So $55 and $75, which makes my decision for me if I'm remembering that correctly.
Hold, please.
You shall.
The price points on these $55 and $70. At $55, this is really good.
Yes.
It's going to play nicely. So in that range, I'm always thinking, and I've said this in a couple other episodes, I start thinking at that price point. I know that that's the Kentucky Whiskey Row series, the Old Forester. I cannot talk today.
It's okay.
The Old Forester.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, the Old Forester. I need them to understand what I'm saying.
I'll interpret.
Yeah, the Old
he means the Old Forester Whiskey Row series.
Yeah. So you're sitting at that at $55. I start thinking about Wild Turkey, Rare Breed, some of their Russell's 10, even though it's a 90 proof. But I'm thinking in that price range, right? And I think that this falls real nicely in that price range.
On point with its counterparts.
But they're both Hush Your Mouth, but for price-wise and availability, I know I can go buy this. But this is unique and interesting.
It is.
And I know that there's I want to say that there's a story behind that one that our patron was telling us about.
That's right. We might do a deep dive.
Connection with the restaurant.
Yes.
So that even makes it more unique.
Yeah.
Which
absolutely.
Also would change its price point a little bit. But for $55, I'm going to pick that one just on price.
I'm the same way. So Clyde Mays had already edged out a little bit for me. But then when we recalled that it was 55 versus 70, it sealed the deal. So that's my winner for today out of these three. Barely. This one I really also enjoyed. I would not turn either down, and in fact, if I saw either on the shelves for MSRP, I'd probably grab it.
Yeah. In a blind, we might pick the Circle City.
And a different day. Let's finish up now.
All right.
So there you have it, folks. These are 3 bottles. They were all born in the same Indiana rick houses, so which goes to show you that specific picks and finishes and blends totally changes the game. And we're going to get more into blends and such in part 2.
And don't forget that we are bringing you 3 more MGP darlings
Yay!
in part 2. Until then, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit that bell, drop a comment, all those cool things that everyone asks you to do. It really helps us small channels out. It really helps us small channels out.
On that note, going to torturedbourbon.com also helps us out a lot. But it's also, we're trying to put some fun content. Tell us what merch you like. I'm going for tanks. It's about Satan's back porch here
Yeah,
temperature
this is pretty warm.
in North Carolina. So I'm going for some tanks. Love our hats are really cool. We get compliments on our hats when we wear them out. So we might have to add those to the website too. And B's still making jokes and being really funny over on his Rick House rants. So join us there. It's the best bourbon content on the entire internet.
Yeah, totally misleading market claim. No problem there. Made by a lawyer on the show. But it's got our tasting notes, rankings, mash bills,
opinion.
blogs, and more bourbon nonsense than anyone needs. But we really want you to go there.
Yeah, and don't forget to follow us on our socials. I'm supposed to say it. Instagram, Facebook, and X. I know B hates it, but...
That's definitely a joke. But seriously, it means the world. And with that being said...
Cheers, y'all.